Morning, everybody. Here from noisy Quincy. Gee, Merry Christmas. I was like, I want to tell that guy, hey, you're disturbing their rest, man. Two-stroke, high power, leaf blower. Blow the leaves. How about keep it quiet? I'm trying to sleep. Come on now, come on. I'm walking to town. I slept in today. I found a shelter. I'm not sure if I want to post the video I took from the shelter. Probably not. It just seems that the only thing that could harm or threaten my opportunity here would be to let you all know where I'm at. It just seems to be, I forgive my PTSD. I have actual PTSD from being literally kicked out of everywhere I go. I can feel that one. I can feel your thoughts right there. Well, why don't you get your own place? I felt that one, yeah. Why don't you fuck off? Why don't you learn what life's about? Why don't you actually pay attention? How about don't wake up the dead, you know? They're trying to sleep. Rest in peace, you know, not with a two-stroke gas-powered leaf blower over my head, asshole. With all your freaking diesel trucks and studded tires driving by, assholes. Golly. Hey, so this used to be a nice, quiet hike. I was actually in a really, really beautiful mental state about 10 minutes ago when I left the shack I found. Oh, is 10 minutes give you too much of a clue of how close I am? Where it is? Can you triangulate? By the way, it's been abandoned for over 3 years. There is a truck on that property with tags that are over 3 years out of date. So at least 3 years abandoned. As far as I know, as far as I can tell. Oh, some kind of commercial operation and private property signs all over the place. It used to be where I lived, on this hill. I mean, I've lived on this hill for a long time. And I remember when I was still in San Diego, 8, 9, 10 years ago, something like that. My friend told me that someone had bought that up and, you know, built a bunch of stuff on there. So that's what's up. I'm walking in town. I was feeling a little sick yesterday, so I slept in quite a bit here today, last night. Oh, I just got up around noon. Had to dry my socks out to get some clean socks on. And I have a space heater, a buddy heater, propane. I mean, I lugged a full 5 gallon propane tank up the hill to the shack, which means it's not miles away. It's a good trek, and it was a challenge to carry that gear up into the shack. So my protection right now, my safety right now is my labor, working harder than anybody else, carrying things in, carrying things out every day, keeping it clean, keeping it tidy. I need to get some materials to fix the windows. Even just like 3 mil contractor bags and some staple gun would do it, and about an hour of labor, or just whatever I can come up with. Today I'm going to town to see what Quincy holds for me today, because it looks like my fortunes have changed dramatically for the better. I certainly hope so. I slept great. And thank you, Ben and Missy, for the big cot. I folded that thing out. Takes up almost, at least half the floor space in there, but I can still have a table and my heater. And I just conked out. I had a great sleep. And I woke up, 7:30, 8 o'clock like normal. And I was like, oh, it's cold. And I conked back out about 9 o'clock and woke up around noon. This is the walk. This is the path along Cemetery Hill the hiking path into town. That trail right there to the right goes up to the Q. I've been walking this trail for that's the first place I walked with Jessie, my first wife, 30 years ago. So yeah, 1995. Yep, that's about right. Here we go. Onward, upward, yo. It's a beautiful day. I wish there was less noise out here. A nice little hiking staff today. I think this one is a pine. Can't remember exactly where I got it, but I like that it's all debarked. I need to put some sticky stick, some pitch or some goopy goop right there so it sticks better in my hand. I need the stick to stick. Sticky stick. There's a high school. Trail to the Q. Some oak firewood if you need it. This right here. If you're camping, right there, that's perfect. A little instruction. If you're camping and need to cook your dinner, that is perfect. It's 99% dead. I'd cut it down. Maybe I'm wrong, but it's buckskin, which means I think it leaves on the, no, that's dead. That's dead. Yeah, that's firewood. Actually, the better firewood is that manzanita right there. Get it started with that. Start the fire with that bush right there. And cook on that oak right there. With a bow saw, and we could build a fire pit up in here somewhere, probably in the shade, and cook a dinner. I mean, if we get to that point where we're hunting squirrels and grouse, and occasional deer, but mostly we'd be living on squirrels and grouse, rabbits maybe. We'd have a fire pit right there somewhere, and someone would go get the wood, and he'd get the wood, and someone would go get the grouse and the squirrels. Like a squirrel would feed 3 or 4 people for the day, maybe. I don't know yet, actually. I haven't figured that one out yet. But all this dead manzanita that survived, that went through the fire, didn't survive, obviously. It's sitting here from the fire. Obviously, the fire came through. You can see the swath on the hill. But yeah, that could be our future. It's quite possible. Quite possible. You should be ready for that. Just in case. Just in case. Man, they bagged up all those leaves. Wow. The trees are bare. Yeah, they bagged up. Looks like several hundred bags. I did 9 bags in about 4.5 hours of labor. So half an hour per bag, yeah, by myself at Michelle's place the last 2 days. And made $80 plus some gear, including this jacket, which I love. I love this jacket. I got to get to the coffee shop before they close at 2 o'clock to meet Mikey. He's kind enough to give me a phone. I have a phone now. I haven't looked up the number yet, but I have a phone so I can advertise my wares and my labor, my services, etc. And that's good. Those must not have been that wet because he's lifting the bags over the side of the truck. Yeah, that or he's just stupid. Stupid and strong. I mean, that's fine. I don't know. No judgment. No judgment. Actually, always judgment. Sorry. Ah, shit. Here comes a bread truck. Gunning for me. I was gonna cross. It is like playing Frogger. Walking around in Quincy. Look out! Here it comes. Ah! Here we go. Next time. I know I overplay this a little bit for dramatic effect. It is a contrast, though. The worldview is colliding right here. Me with my Ultra 275 PCT shoes, which apparently made it from Mexico to Chester, which is nearly almost 1,000 miles, like 800 something. Yeah, it's got to be 800 something. No, more than that. Way more than that, actually. Quincy's a halfway point. Quincy is 1,300 miles, so Chester's another 60 or 70 on the trail, I think. So yeah, these shoes have like 1,400 miles on the trail. Never left at a hotel room in Chester. I would really, really like there to be a lot less cars. maybe like we could organize like in San Diego they have the Ciclos Dias, which is the bicycle day or whatever. Like once a month they'll close off 7 or 8 blocks somewhere. Ocean Beach did it once, and just no cars, bikes only, bikes and human powered transport only. And we could have just a Quincy quiet day. That's a good Quincy quiet day. Not a bad idea. Quincy quiet day. I'm gonna go in and get some cash. I have some cash money on my PayPal, so in order to get a coffee, I need to get some cash back here from Safeway. Probably get a kombucha. I feel better, but I was having the stomach trouble, so there's Safeway. So that's not bad. It's like a 15-minute walk into town. We like that. That's closer than Slate Creek, and basically living the same way as I was out there. Well, not exactly. I can't have a big fire pit. Yeah. So progress, onward and upward, yo. Check my messages. Oh, I have, thanks to Mikey, I have internet at my shack. He gave me that phone. It has good internet, actually. You know, not quite 5G, but good enough to watch movies and stuff. That's good. Made a hotspot. I think I've still got the hotspot on, so that's also good. Yeah, it's coming together, one thing at a time. Still no place to sit out here. Safeway, they really go out of their way to make you feel uncomfortable when you want to sit somewhere. Really strange, I think. That's neither here nor there. Right? It's actually here and there for me because I'm here every day. It's a central location in Quincy. That's what's up, yo. Beautiful day. I thought it was gonna be raining all day, but it's looks like it's got a little snow above 5,000 feet, maybe a little. Spanish Peak has a little snow. There, that's 7,000. Yeah, it looks like Argentine got a little. Up towards Crystal Lake, Mount Huff, but it was lower on Monday. It was like at 4,500. Now it looks like 55, maybe 6,000 feet. There's some snow. I always like that about Quincy when you, in the winter, starts, you know, the snow level starts creeping down. You can watch it descend down the mountain, and eventually it gets to Quincy. But it hasn't been snowing much in Quincy the last decade or two. Not much, just a little bit. But that's what's up, yo. I gotta get on with my day. Yeah, I love that mountain, the Q, and up in there somewhere, way up in there. No, I'm not telling you where. There's an abandoned shack building thing that I have cleaned and reclaimed. If it's yours, thank you. And I was just getting on the elements, so can you just like look the other way for like winter? Please and thank you. Yes, please, thank you. Amen. That's what's up, yo. God bless America. Over and out.